it's Seb Frey, the Realtor here. If you're wondering what's going on with the Santa Cruz County real estate market and you are looking for signs of a market correction, then you definitely want to watch this video. All right, well, before I get into all that, would you do me a huge favor? Would you mash that subscribe button right there and subscribe to my YouTube channel? I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to click the little bell to make sure that you get a notification every time I put up a fun, new, fresh, and fact-filled video, kind of like this one. All right, so what is going on with the Santa Cruz County real estate market? In case you have missed the big headline news, shocker, the Santa Clara County real estate market, you know, those guys over the hill, guess what? Their market is officially in decline. The median single-family home price of Santa Clara County was down 1% in August of 2022 compared to August of 2021. And, that begs the question, what's going on with the Santa Cruz County real estate market? Now, the Santa Cruz County real estate market, has been transformed by this whole pandemic, this whole work from home thing, right? I mean, it's really hardly recognizable anymore. It feels much more like the Santa Clara County market or the Silicon Valley market than the old, sleepy Santa Cruz market of old, such as it was. But you'll be happy to know, or maybe not very happy to know, depending on what you want to do, that the Santa Cruz County real estate market is still not in decline. And you're saying, what? Didn't I hear that, the market peaked in March? Well, yes, the market did peak in March, but I never like to look at month-to-month comparisons. And the reason why is because if you look only at month-to-month, then guess what? Every single year, the market's going down at some point because, maybe the median price was, $1.2 million in April, and then it was, 1.175 in May. And then does that mean the market is in decline? Well, technically, yes, it did decline for that 1 month. Month-to-month comparisons are almost useless, if you ask me, unless they're just gigantic. But we did actually see a couple of gigantic decreases month to month this year. But no, I like to compare year over year. And so when we are comparing August of 2022 versus August of 2021, what do we see? We see that the Santa Cruz County median home price was up in August 2022 by 8% over August 2021. Yes, that's right. The market is still higher this year than it was a year ago. Check out this chart here from Compass. You can see here that actually for the last 2 months before that, July and June, we were still up compared to July and June a year ago, and in May and in April and in March and in February. In fact, all the way back to June of 2020, that was the last time that we actually had a decrease in home prices in Santa Cruz County versus the price a year ago. And what is that price? Well, I'm glad you asked. The median home price in Santa Cruz County in August of 2022 looks like it was about $1,310,000, somewhere in there. August a year ago, it was $1,255,000. So that is about 8% up. And as you can see, even though we are down significantly from that, incredibly high, mind-blowing March of 2022, really, home prices in Santa Cruz County are still looking pretty darn healthy. Well, I'm guessing, just guessing, wild guess, that you've been reading the news and you may have, seen in the news the debate about are we in a recession or not. And in fact, they've come up with a new kind of recession just for real estate. They call it the real estate recession. And I've been doing this for a long time, almost 20 years, and I've never heard anybody say, oh, now there's maybe not a real recession, but there's a real estate recession. And are we in a real estate recession? And a lot of buyers feel that we are in a real estate recession, or maybe they just wish we were in a real estate recession. So check out this chart right here from Compass. This shows you overbids, right? Like bidding wars on properties here in Santa Cruz County. A lot of people are saying, well, do I even need to offer asking price anymore? Well, I think this chart right here answers that question. And the answer is, in 40% of closed sales in August of 2022 in Santa Cruz County, there were overbids. 40% of homes sold over asking price in August of 2022. So that's what, 2 out of 5 times, you're going to have to pay more than asking price. I'm not talking about just offering asking price. I'm saying paying more than asking price. And that is down considerably from April when 76% of homes sold over asking price. But Nevertheless, as you can see here, there's still quite a few sellers who are selling their homes with multiple offers, oftentimes, significantly over asking price. But how much over asking price are people getting for their homes nowadays in Santa Cruz County? Well, check out this slide here from Compass. This is actually very, very telling. So that white line right there, kind of, in the middle, that shows you 100% of asking price. And as you can see, for much of the last couple of years, sellers have been getting way, way more than asking price. I mean, up to about 110% at the peak in April of 2022. And now, in August of 2022, we are down to just about 97% of asking price. That's right. Sellers are receiving, on average, 3% less than full asking price for their properties. But that certainly is not every property. And in fact, as we just saw, many homes are still receiving multiple offers and selling over asking price. Now, how about days on market? How long is it taking for a home to sell nowadays in Santa Cruz County? Well, this next chart answers that. Look at that. On average, in August, homes were selling in about 29 days. And yeah, that's, up quite a bit from where we were earlier in the year. But if you look historically, actually, homes are still selling pretty darn quick here in Santa Cruz County. Now, how about new listings hitting the market? If you're a buyer, you've been waiting for years. Where's all that inventory? Where is it? Well, guess what? It still is not here. In fact, new listings in August were down about 21% compared to August a year ago. And that's so interesting because August a year ago, there weren't very many homes for sale. So yes, homes are taking longer to sell this year than they were last year, but that still doesn't mean that inventory is really building up. There still is just not very much out there for buyers to choose from. And that may have a great deal to do with how come home prices are still defying gravity here in Santa Cruz County. Now, new listings is one thing, but how about total inventory on the market at any one given time? Well, check out this chart here. This shows you the average number of listings on any given day in a month in Santa Cruz County. And as you can see, looking at this chart, that in August, we still had around 350 homes for sale on any given day in Santa Cruz County. And that is quite a bit less than, historical averages, certainly more than we've seen for much of the last couple of years. But still, overall, not a whole heck of a lot of inventory available here in Santa Cruz County, which is great news if you're going to sell your house, but not super great news if you're looking to buy. All right, well, this next chart right here, this shows you price reductions on active listings here in Santa Cruz County. And this is very interesting. The white line is 2021, the yellow line is 2022. And as you can see, there's been a big drop in price reductions in August compared to August a year ago. In fact, right now, price reductions in Santa Cruz County are only up about 21% from where they were a year ago. And the interesting thing is that in Santa Clara County, price reductions are 107% of where they were a year ago. So in other words, in Santa Clara County, there's 5 times as many price reductions per house as there are in Santa Cruz County. That's pretty amazing. Now, how about listings going under contract? So we actually do have a pretty significant drop in homes going under contract here in Santa Cruz County. Check out this chart. The white line, 2021, the yellow line, 2022. As you can see here, the homes going under contract is down by about 28% this year versus last year. All right, I do have quite a few more slides from Compass that I could share with you all, but I wanted to keep this one brief. So if you do have any more questions about what's going on with the Santa Cruz County real estate market, I'd be delighted to speak with you about that. You can go ahead and give me a call any old time. 408-548-7348. You can also text message me anytime you want to. All right, well, that's all I have for this video, and I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed it, I'm guessing you might also enjoy some of these videos over here. These are some of the most popular videos here on my YouTube channel, so please do check those out. And please subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it. All right, that's all I got for this one. That's it for now, but please stay tuned.